I'm Marco. I'm founder, CEO of Powercloud. I founded a company back in 2012, and what we are doing is billing and regulatory management for utilities. So maybe we create today already your energy bill. Could be. But before I like to talk a bit about our company, I like to go to the beginning, why it happened that Powercloud was founded. So the first thing is that utilities years ago, decades ago, had another business model than today. They made their money with generation of power, with selling gas and so on, and with distribution. But that doesn't work anymore. So what they did at that time is they sold energy and they sold gas, but they didn't have the customer in the focus. Customer was just behind a metering device, and the only contact they had was, okay, customer complains, bill was wrong or something like that. When renewables started to grow, especially on the European market, and by opening the market, things changed. And then they had to change their mind. They had to bring the customer into the focus. They had to take care about him and to sell more than just a commodity. So you have to deliver solutions for solar and so on. But they have a really big problem these days. They are stuck with really, really old IT systems. There's just one big player on the market who does billing and regulatory management. And the system is going back to the 80s. So it was a closed world at that time, but there wasn't a moving in the IT system. So it's really a pain for them. So they asked the existing provider if it's a solution, and there was no solution, even not from him. This was where we started. So Powercloud is in Europe the first platform for utilities to make their bread and butter business, so billing, regulatory management. This led to the situation that at the moment 3 of the 5 German biggest utilities are migrating from SAP ISU to Powercloud, and the first of them finished migration in the next 4 weeks. So this is the moment when the transition is finished. And at the moment, we are looking abroad. So we are leaving the German country, since we got most of the big players already, and grow to Europe. What we are doing, it's just a map that helps you a bit. We are doing all the regulatory stuff, billing, but also accounting. Of course, you have to do that. We are doing CRM stuff, especially for utilities, product development. It's not easy to calculate an energy product, and also tools for customer acquisitions, for example. But, and that's really important, we are not only doing that. We are providing a platform where partners can publish apps. So partners like customers or Accentures or whoever create apps and offer those apps to utilities on Powercloud's App Store. This leads to a situation that, for example, we also can bill parking spaces. Since one partner said, okay, cool platform, but parking spaces would be another cool thing to bill. We provide an app for it, and then they can take the app from the App Store. And over 60 customers, utilities, all bigger ones, are using at least one partner app today. So Powercloud is getting a bit of the operation system of a utility. But of course, at the end, it's not only functionality, because functionality is something that has to grow by time. It's much about technology. And we have a very different approach to the monolithic systems that are out today. We built a system cloud native, what means we are running per default on AWS, Amazon Web Services, in a hyperscaling environment that could grow to nearly unlimited amount of customers. Or, if you prefer, you can also host in Microsoft Azure. We only use PaaS services, which help us to ensure reliability. So we are up 99.99% in the last year. And we have a very good architecture with microservice, event-driven logic that helps to grow and to be fast. And the most important thing, not to break in a release with new features, functionality that worked before. We can release, and that's also very cool for Powercloud, every 8 minutes, which is rocket fast, and we deliver at least 2 updates every week. So that's really speedy for that sector. To sum it up, mid-19, so in about 4 weeks, we are billing 6 million households in the German energy sector. So it's a really impressive amount. We have contracts for over 20 million, that's half of the market, who are migrating at the moment in Powercloud. We are the only provider that has a standardized framework to migrate from SAP ISU to Powercloud or to new billing platform. We currently have an 8 digits revenue as well as 8 digits EBIT. And last but not least, we allow everyone a quick start of the utilities to get into Powercloud within 1 year or less.